Going on, everybody? Got some stocks to look at this morning. I got about 6 names on the watch list. Big two are going to be MU and the X. The rest of them aren't really doing too much that looks that great in the pre-market here. Look at MU long and X short. I got some other stuff, but it's just kind of chopping around pre-market, so it doesn't look that great for any big moves. Looks like we are open. And my platform is lagging once again. What is going on with Lightspeed? Come on. I can't do anything, nothing. I'm trying to scroll in and out, but it's just not doing anything. Oh, come on. Well, it doesn't look like a good trade anyway. It's ridiculous. What is happening? Well, it's still lagging. I don't know. I probably can't even put a trade in if I wanted to. Alright, X looks decent. Oh my god, it's not even gonna go. Alright, I think we might finally have something here. Sadly, it took an entire minute for it to catch up. 2 minutes. If X wants to start turning around. Take it at 79, risk could be about 30 cents. I could probably do 25 cents for 400, but if it's gonna take off, then I'm not even gonna trade it. Looking for an opening range break on MU now. If we kind of consolidate this next candle and it just starts looking like it's slowly gonna come up here, that's what I'm wanting to see. Looks like might as well make it 301 after the whole number. Spread's pretty tight, so I can go about 4 cents. Probably the same case, another 25 cents of risk. Not great either. Unless we see a big green candle here. Kind of are. we can stay up here. I'm in. Looking for 25 to take a partial. And we're getting kind of stuck here. There we go. Taking off some. Take off some more. Let's go 40s now. Better take off another. And we got 100 more to ride. I'm gonna put a stop in for this one. Looks like, depending on where this candle closes, I'll do a 25. And I'll just keep moving it a stop above the next candle, so as soon as we start turning red, I'll be out of the trade. Yeah, let's do it now. We'll see what kind of bottom it puts in. But if it's gonna go back under 63, then I'm out. MU's been exploding lately, so I mean, if this thing wants to trend all day, it can do it. But, yeah. It's getting there. It looks like it's kind of topping out. I'll cut it. So only 73 on that. I don't know, I like that idea of taking partials, you know, taking off a little bit at a time, as opposed to just cutting half. X might be doing something. In fact, I think I am going to short this. Shoot. It's making a bearish engulfing, right? Well, it was. Now that it's not. On the 5 minute, it's covering this entire move. Wow, look at that pullback. That was ugly. I guess I'm glad I didn't get in. You know what? 41.75 I put as a daily support, and I guess that'll do it. That would have been a big mistake. almost shorted it right into my own support that I wrote down, so... I didn't realize it got filled at 04 too. So I was actually risking about 30 cents almost. And I cut most of that before we even got to 30 cents. That's not good enough for a VWAP bounce play. SPY's above 280. We are green. Well, I'm not really looking and seeing anything. Could be a bearish engulfing if you want to close below 55. I got, looks like 30.20 is a big spot. Could short it right now. Close to VWAP, stop above VWAP, above these 2 wicks here. Those are the, well, yeah, I guess I haven't made any videos about this yet, but I got 3 new strategies to work with. One, bearish and bullish engulfing patterns. Kind of what Dix is doing right now. I have a Fibonacci retrace, and I have a VWAP retest, which is essentially a bearish and bullish engulfing, just with a retest back to VWAP. I mean, that's a pretty strong move down. And with this 9 coming down on it too. But the market is on a tear right now. Putting in almost a whole point range. I mean, we've gone from the bottom of it to the top. have been a good move. X, make a really ugly triangle. Yeah, these two bodies are pretty much right next to each other. Yeah, you can't call that anything yet. Squeeze. Alright, well, no trades for the rest of the morning, it looks like, so if there's anything else. Okay, I'm gonna be done for the day, so I want to do a super quick thing with MU. Only trade that I took was MU on an opening range break play. Looked really good pre-market. Popped up first couple candles, had a nice little pullback, failed to move lower, and then as this big candle started coming in, I was like, alright, so right about here, like 85, 86. Put in my order to take it long over the whole number, got up there and finally got to experience, or at least test out taking partials in, quarters this time. Other times it'll be like fifths, I don't know, sixths. But started taking off 100, 100, 100, 100, and turned out to be a $73 winner. I guess maybe the second partial that I took on it was really the only complaint that I have about it. It started pulling back on me, and I said, alright, well, I'm going to take another partial, I guess. I mean, I obviously could have held on longer. It ended up popping up into the low 40s. And, I did take another partial up there at 37, so maybe I could have held on a little bit longer. The trade wasn't entirely perfect, but it was a winner. So, I mean, my opening range and my gap and goes have been working really well for the past month. So, I mean, if I see it, I definitely want to be in it super early in the morning. But the big thing today was a crazy good learning experience, because I do have new strategies that I'm starting to work with, mainly engulfing patterns and VWAP retests. But DKS today was the really good one, because I'm trading on the 5 minutes, and because I'm so used to trading everything on the 1 minutes, I finally understand that you can get a really close entry, really close to VWAP, close to your risk or wherever it is, and let it sit for a while because you're trading it on the 5 minutes. So I noticed that at the time this candle was forming, I mean, I didn't trade it or anything, but I saw these two big red candles move down, and we get this one here, and you can get that entry in VWAP, because this already, just these two candles, what is that, that's 61. So I mean, just right there, it's already starting to engulf it. So what I could have done is, shorted it here, and I mean, it worked out great. And then even on the other end over here, I was looking at it for some kind of VWAP squeeze or something. Again, I didn't take it because it didn't really consolidate or pull back enough for me. If it wanted to blow through it like it did, I wasn't really going to be a part of it, because that's not exactly my setup. Because what I really wanted to do is I want to see the squeeze, like I want to see this candle over here or something. But it was the same situation on this end. Get that big engulfing pattern, we get above the 9 on the 5, and I mean, the thing just took off. And then a thing that even make it better is there's a guy on YouTube, Andrew Aziz, who's always saying that whenever you see a big number on the ask, it's actually a bullish indicator instead of a bearish. Well, down here, usually in this area, I think it was, there was a bunch of really big numbers on the ask. I was paying attention to it, I was reading the flow, and I mean, everything was really working out perfectly. So I mean, I saw the trade happen in my head on both ends over here. So I mean, it's definitely something that I now know, exactly what it is that I am looking for. And in the case of, seeing those big numbers on the ask, that's a situation where I could even add into a trade, especially since it was already working out in my favor. So I mean, it was a really good learning experience today, trying to get an exact idea of what I want my trading plan to be for these types of trades. I think there was another one. I think it was Intel. Intel was kind of showing this one, but again, it was so far away from VWAP. It did have a pretty decent VWAP drop over here, but again, that's because the market, the market's been doing this. We had a really nice up move, but then we just kind of came right back, and then now we're moving even lower. MU just chopped around all day. Really, there was nothing in here for me to want to trade. Trying to think if there was anything else. I don't think there was. Yeah, there was. There was X. X was also really kind of back and forth. Had a nice drop here after it kind of tapped it a bunch of times. But again, this is just low volume. So today was a pretty good learning experience. I definitely need to type that all up in my report card, so I have it down in words and I can go back and read it whenever I need to go back and read it. So pretty good day, up $73. I just gotta type some stuff up, make the video, and I will be back again tomorrow.